My name is Eric Thomas, and I'm from the Bronx, New York. I had a high school friend who was one of my best friends. His name is Felix. We came out to each other in high school, so we were each other's gay confidant. He lived on the northwest side of the Bronx, and I lived on the northeast side of the Bronx. So I would take my 5 train, and he would take his D train. We would, play these games on the train about, who the cute boy was. We try to make eye contact. 1980s, early 1990s, dancing, voguing, hanging out. It was a really, really fun kind of period and a really fun kind of time. My mom started asking questions. Well, who is this Felix person, and why is he always calling? Why are all these boys calling the house? Well, I'm gay and he's my friend. What did I do as your mother that made you this way? And did I hug you too much? Did I spend too much time with you? She kind of came around, and we were able to kind of sort of start from there with this new understanding of mom and her out gay son. Felix's mom asked him, who's this guy Eric, and why is he always calling here? No son of mine is going to be a faggot. Get out of my house. It began a series of Felix kind of sort of hanging out all night long. He would ride the trains. In the church that I grew up in, which was a Baptist church, there were definitely people in the congregation who were obviously gay and who were obviously lesbian. But it was as if it was never talked about. When I visited with Felix at his church, there was a lot of this faggots are going to hell stuff. There were people that I could reach out to. Felix didn't have anyone. And so we developed in 2 very different kinds of directions. We always had that routine of, if we were going into the city, we would intersect and then meet up. I was going back to college that next day, so it was one of those, I'll see you in a couple of weeks when I get back kind of things. He told me to be good, and I said, well, you be good. And, little did I know that was going to be the last time that I saw him. Some of us were there in the park and the piers and the trains because we couldn't go home. Many people, upon being rejected or kicked out of their family homes, they depend on the kindness of strangers, the people that they pick up in bars, the people that they might cruise on the piers, to actually give them a place to sleep, to actually provide them with the only meal that they might have had that day. So if they're into hustling and prostitution and drugs, then you have to become a part of that. In that life, he lost his life. The report came back that it was complications with both AIDS and with drug interactions that I guess exacerbated his situation. It's experiences like Felix's and the other people like Felix that have made me want to go to seminary and want to get a PhD in biblical studies. As I do my work, I always think about Felix. I think that he's looking down at me now, and I hope he's proud. The more that we tell our friends' stories, the more that they're with us. Hopefully we will live in a world where no parent would say, no son of mine is going to be a faggot, get out. Where that would be a message of, you are mine and I love you, and we're all in this together.